Tips and tricks. Your introduction to jumping and turning your jump rope. To help us remember, we'll stick to tips and tricks that start with a T before we even get to the actual jumping. First up is the tickle test to size your jump rope. Step on the middle of your rope and pull it up, and if it's a good length to tickle under your arms, then your rope is a good fit. If your rope fails the tickle test and the handles are up next to your head, you can shorten it by either wrapping your hand around the rope, or depending on the type of rope, you can tie knots on either side a few inches below the handle. Now you're ready to start turning. So position the rope behind your heels. Before you turn, you'll tap the tips of the handles in front of your tummy. Make sure your palms are facing up. After you tap the tips in front of your tummy, you get to turn the rope. The first turn is like a big arm circle that brings the rope all the way over your head and down to your toes. And before we start jumping, we have a few more T-ricks to work on your timing. We'll go tap tips, turn, and toes. Just let the rope hit your toes and step over until you get the timing. And you should be turning slow at this point. Next up, we'll tap tips and turn again, but we'll trap the rope under our toes. So it's tap tips, turn, trap, and then release. And after you get that down, you'll be ready to turn and jump. A helpful tip before you practice is to turn the rope first and then jump. Turning and jumping at the same time doesn't quite work out. It also helps to keep your body straight and not curled over. Remember to relax and keep the jump low. The rope is not very thick, so you don't have to jump high.
Time to review our tips and tricks. So first thing we'll do is see if our jump rope passes the tickle test. If it does, you can put it behind your feet, behind your heels, grab the handles with your palms facing up, and tap the tips in front of your tummy. That's a reminder not to start the jump rope up here for your turn, because if you turn up there, it bounces and it gets all tangled up and it lands too close together, and that's not what we want. So we're going to remind ourselves by tapping the tips in front of your tummy and then turning and letting it hit your toes, and then after it hits your toes, you're just going to step over. Okay, tap the tips, turn, and toes, and then step over. After you get the hang of that, then we're going to tap the tips. We're still going to turn, and we're going to trap it. So tap tips, turn, and trap. Tap, turn, and trap. After you get the hang of that, we're going to start adding the jump. But remember, turn first and then jump. Don't jump until you see that jump rope coming down. So tap the tips, turn, and jump. And we're going to start by just doing a single jump. And once you get the hang of that single jump, then we're going to add more jumps. Tap the tips, and turn, jump, turn, jump, turn, jump. You notice I'm not jumping too high? It's a small jump rope. My chest isn't too far forward. It's not too far back. My knees aren't super bent. They're not super straight. And I'm turning mostly with my wrists. And then, when you're ready to learn a new trick, you're going to put your jump rope aside and teach your feet first. So if I was learning the skier, I would put my feet together and practice jumping side to side and landing. Then once I'm ready, I will add the jump rope. But remember, jump rope takes patience. This is a challenge, but you will be successful and you will get it. So work hard and you'll have a super fun skill that will keep you fit and healthy. Good luck, have fun.